everybody, it's me, Miss You, and we're going to start off by doing our very last cam. It's the heart cam. We're going to add our variables. We have D, we know is 2. I know E is 1/4. And of course, H is also 1/4. Next thing I want to do is I want to change the name of this part right away so I don't forget. And I'm going to call it heart cam. Okay, we have the heart cam. I'm going to go to the front view. And we are about to begin. Let's go to sketch. And when we do our heart, we're going to start off with a circle. Actually, there's 2 circles and they even overlap. Whoops, that's not where I want it. I'm going to start off by just drawing one, getting it to the right position, and then drawing the other. Here you have to be careful because it tells you that the circle has a radius of d/4. That means that the diameter, which is what we're measuring in a circle, is d/2. Okay. It also tells us that the center to the x-axis is d/8. And the distance from the center of the circle to the y-axis is d/5. We're now going to create a second circle on the other side with the same parameters. I'm just going to kind of wing it a little bit. It's about the same. Now I'm going to add the same dimensions. It is d/2 for the diameter, or d/4 for the radius. The distance to the bottom is d from the center to the x-axis is d/8. And the distance from the center to the y-axis is d/5. Okay, so that is the first part of our circle. Next, we're going to do the rolling radius, R. So that is going to be with a circle. And we're just going to do it until that looks about right. Well, actually, what I think I'm going to do instead is I think I'm going to create a smaller circle and create a tangent, some constraint. So let's get the tangent constraint. We have one circle to the other circle, and one circle to the other circle. And I think that works great. Okay, so that is what a rolling radius is. And there's one more circle on the bottom. So I'm going to draw it down right down here. Okay, great. And that has a radius of d/10, and that should be d/5. So let's take a look over here. d over 5. Whoops. D, because they gave us the radius, but we want the diameter. That is why we change it. Next, we're going to create lines that are tangent. So I'm going to use the tangent constraint. I have a circle, a line, a circle, a line. Great. And now I'm going to do it with another side. We're going to use the tangent constraint. And no, I want the constraint. Line and circle. And the line moves so it just touches the circle. Perfect. And now we're going to start. I need to dimension the distance between the center. Let me just get it right here. I had to really zoom in for it. To the center here. And that becomes equal to D times 9 divided by 20. Weird formula. It becomes 0.9. And I think all we need to do is to snip away. Let me get the snips. Here we go. Of the extra tangent, non-tangent lines. And the inside. Now, they did not tell us the diameter of the circle, but I'm going to just call it D over 3. See if that works. No, that did not work, so let's just go back. And I am not going to constrain it, but I will trim it. Oops, where's the... Okay, and I now have my heart, and it looks very similar. Great. I just wanted to see how everything was set up. I'm now going to create the circle for the hole in the center. And of course, we're going to dimension it with H. Okay. And our sketch is done. I'm going to extrude it. And we're going to extrude it by E. Let's look at it isometrically. And we are done.